Hey guys, it is Ben. Haven't been feeling quite myself lately, a little sick. But I wanted to talk to you all a little bit more about my favorite author, J.R.R. Tolkien, today. I also wanted to give a brief, synopsis of the Silmarillion without getting into spoilers. First off, in case you have not already heard, I am producing a comic book known as Outlaw Knights. Outlaw Knights is going to be headed to Indiegogo on April 1st, 2020. Be sure to click on the link in the description below. That will take you to the email page for Outlaw Knights. You will not want to miss out on this. It is going to be action, thrilling adventure, awesome characters, great time. This is going to be issue number 1. Outlaw Knights Genesis of a Renegade. It is going to be the first of hopefully 6 issues. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Silmarillion. The Silmarillion has not been written exclusively by J.R.R. Tolkien. Tolkien wrote elements of the Silmarillion in his notebooks during World War I. He never compiled it into a single volume. It was just notes and different disorganized things he created to add to the lore of Middle-earth. Middle-earth was essentially just a pretext for Tolkien to have his languages that he compiled. He wanted to have some sort of backstory and context for them. So that's essentially what Middle-earth was. And we all know what happened with The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, etc. He never produced the Silmarillion. His son found his notes and compiled and edited them together, and he also added on where there were gaps in the stories and whatnot. And that's how you got the Silmarillion. It's a compilation of several stories. The first story deals with the creation of Middle-earth. It's very much an origin story for the entire world. Similar in many respects to other creation stories from other myths and whatnot. It's the gods convening to create Middle-earth. One of the gods, one of the Valar, it's sort of the satanic character in that he deviates from everyone else and is the source of evil and suffering in Middle-earth. First part of the book deals with the Battle of the Valar declaring war on this one Vala turned traitor, essentially, Melkor, turned into Morgoth by the elves. Very good stuff right there. We go on into this. Some of the most notable stories, of course, are things like Beren and Luthien, the tale of a mortal man falling in love with an immortal elven princess who is also directly a descendant of the bloodline of the Maiar, lesser gods, if you will. And it's a very beautiful story. J.R.R. Tolkien, I believe, this was sort of a love letter to his wife. It was supposed to symbolize, the gorgeous, immortal elven woman was supposed to represent his wife, and he was supposed to be sort of the lowly mortal who she somehow sees beauty in, and the two fall madly in love and are responsible for taking the fight back to Morgoth, albeit a less conventional way. I'm not going to go any further than that. But my personal favorite was the Tale of Hurin, which was one of the stories. The Tale of Hurin and his children is essentially, it's the Oedipus myth redone in a Middle-earth context, and it's very tragic, but it's also very inspiring in many ways. The character of Hurin is a true representative of characters like Job from the Old Testament of the Bible. Somebody who does everything right, yet just gets totally screwed over, but persists regardless. Good stuff right there. It also deals with the fall of Gondolin, which was a great elven city. It talks about the original breaking of the elves and the dwarves, the original feud. The story actually deals with all the creation of the different races in Middle-earth. It deals with, the foundation of a lot of the issues that are found in Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. So essentially, it's a compilation of many stories, and it's beautifully written, and the meaning and symbology behind everything is gorgeous. I can't recommend it enough. It is my absolute favorite novel of all time, and I doubt that's going to change. So that was pretty much what I wanted to talk about for today. not a super heck of a lot that's exciting coming up pop culture wise for me. Right now, I'm really just getting into the nitty gritty of trying to get Outlaw Nights out to the public. So be sure to get on that email list, and I will come at y'all with another video next week. Oh, and if you liked anything I had to say, go ahead, hit the like button. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much, everybody. I will talk to you all later.